little bit. Yep. So I just suggest 0.7. Let's open. It's more 0.6. Slice it, normalize. Yep. Leave it. So first, understand there are so many Walkcycles, but generic Walkcycle we're going to make only 24 frames. So for 24 frames, I suggest go with a 0, and this should be 24. So your 0 value has, this is the time range, timeliner. Here you can save your keys and you can play your animation. And this is your frame set, how many frames you set. Before that, I will suggest just check your preferences setting. Always first start with any animation or doing start work, check your animation setting preferences. So there is the time slider. So it's, as I said, 0 to 24. I'm going to do it. And this is the height for this timeliner, what height you required. What is the comfortability for you, just do it in this. I love to use on 2x. And grease pencil is like a sketch you can draw. So in active and all, grease pencil frame you want to see in all or active, just you want to change anything, you can do it in all. Key tick size is what the red color key will come. You won't be any activate or channel box. So I just said activate, whatever the activate. And key tick size, how much thick line you want, 2, 3, 1 single. So I love to see only 2 mostly time. So, and update view, you want an update view in one single camera or in all 4 cameras once I play the animation. So I'll keep it in all. And always remember it's a 24 fps animation. If you are doing 24, keep the 24 fps. And just check undo, it should be infinite. And for animation, auto key, and you just keep it auto. And if you want, go to the and save it, and let's start the animation. So always let's make one shell for her, new shell, and I just give a name Mary. And whenever you start any animation, just do it with the all controls, select with the every control. So once you select the whole control, drag and select and go to the create, unsets and quick selection set, and I can say it's all and add to this shell. So whenever you click, automatically select all the controls. So it's easy to use this. Whenever I can hide anything and then I need all controls, so just go ahead with this. Let's start with the posing, main key poses. So here we're going to make these poses first. These are the contact pose. First pose, I can say this is our next 12 pose, because it's a one single step and I took a 24 frame, that's what is the double steps. So let's animate. And first of all, you have to understand this is our top view. I can see with the top view, my front view, and this is my side view, how it is going to be. So every time you just check with the all dimensions. Let's start. Let's just keep this hand down. Oops. So there is some little problem. Let's do it one by one. Problems. This is a lag. So let's check this, as I just said, minus 20 or minus 25. Yeah, I just go with this also. I can say this. Let's go with 25. Just check. middle like this. So what we're going to do, first we are creating the pose for everything. As I said, press S also. So your job to do first main key pose. Let's achieve this kind of pose, then we go ahead with the next pose. So my pose, if you see in diagram or in animation survival kit book, so this is the first contact pose. So my ball is up, my weight little down comparison to this passing pose, and this is complete stretch pose going to give up this leg onto the ground. So let's make this first. So this is my ball lift. And right now what I'll do, I just make my stretchy off, so I know how much I have to go, and I don't need right now stretchy, so I just switch off for both the stretches. 0, I'll just put 0 0 0, and then I just go with my ball. And here I need my heel, so because I'm going to touch. Or you can do toe lift also, this is both working. So just say minus 25 is, and for ball is 22. So right now if I'm checking 25, and this is my minus 25. Now rotate it. So this is the forward leg, and so I just rotate this way. My legs reach here. Let's make the final pose. So this is like a cup kind of thing for the finger, and for finger animation you can go with this kind of controls and just little rotate. Same thing I do with this hand also. So if my leg is forward, this is my left leg, then my right hand should be go forward always. As you see always in your work also, it's always the diagonal. So just I'll do this, and I want, as I said, I want global. I'll have to change this. Just little make forward my hand, give little elbow to bend this, just keep this little and inside. Make the pose how much you can make it best from your side. Try to get it the realistic in the pose. My chest also little forward to this way. If my hand comes this way, the chest goes this way. Yep, and it should go a little back. Little back. And just keep it as well. Check from here also. About my shoulders. Let's go back at him. I did not change. Maybe it's global. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let's put key on here, and we are making a progressive walk cycle. So let's go with the next. My step should be on 12. So it's a 12 frames per step. We are making this animation. So my next push should be another leg go forward, and this leg should be here. So what I'll do, just make this 0, and as I said, I need this also. Right now I'll do 0, and I'll say let's go a little more forward this way. Yep. So I would suggest you must go to the 50, and I'll take this leg forward. So it's like I just keep a distance between 25 as you understand. So this is my minus 25 and this is 25. The overall gap as minus 25, 0 and 25. So 50 meters the gap. 50 grids ka gap hai. So we're going to fill that first, and 25 I need a plus extra. That's what I'm going to do here. It's almost exactly 75 if I'm putting, so it will come my exact work value. As this was on 0, I just give a 50 value, so it will come in between of this pose. So this is easily we can work out with this. Now the same thing I'm going to do, lift the ball as I did in minus 22, I think, sorry 22. So my ball lift, because I see, let me see here, yep, 22, it was the same. So I gave this value 22 to here. Just I'm repeating, nothing else I'm going to do with this. And toe lift, let me check how, minus 20 I hope, minus 20, it was minus 20, yes. Something, please check, stretch what is happening. It's going down. That is what. I'm sorry guys, one thing you need to change maybe. It's not should be toe lift. First I need I should let it down to one second, hold on please. Sorry guys, not toe, we are using heel here, so it won't go, so just keep it minus 20 here, and for this also minus 20 for this, not toe and negative value. I'll give it toe is a positive value, so here I'm just go with the minus 20, that's it. So let's little, yeah, So this is my one step, first pose and second pose. And second pose, now again hand and everything I need to just reverse it. If I see this is my white, I just reverse this. Like I said, it was 7.5, so I just minus it, minus 4 I gave. I can just take this 0. Here also I just put, see, I don't want anything right now to do. So this is my chest rotation here. Come baby. And what I'm going to do now, just I select this, all these 3 controls, even plus this my shoulder, and just I copy this value, and I'll take again select this, so I can paste it here. Oh my god, it's not coming because the rotation is not coming correctly, so it's not going to be in that manner. So I have to make it once again, everything. It's a little big issue because the rotation is not exactly as we want. So I just go with little forward this. Let me just do it with. Let me try to match with this. I'll go back. Yeah. Let's put my elbow, my hand, and my shoulder should go back a little higher. So my hands also move, chest moves. Let's check. Let me check on front view also. Also check top view. Okay. So now next step, I'm just going to just key everything here, and now my next is 24. So again the same thing I'm going to do it. So here is like 50, and I'll move to the next one step, 25. So add 50 also. So it should be a 100. Comes here. It's just for example, you can do it manually also, it's not necessary, but why I'm doing, I'll just let you know in little later also. So what is the benefit of taking this integer values, and just go, let's make this 0, and ball lift was 22. The hell, and it should be 0, and should be like 75 or 100 or 125. Yeah. And what is happening to our knee, because this knee pole vector should be go forward also. It was static over there, I just keep it here. Yep. So minus 22. And other thing, I just what I'm going to do it, select all control, leave this cog control, and I'll go to the 0, copy this key, and I'll do paste here. Yeah, so you can see my yep. So this is how it will run. Now I just let you know why I did. So now I just move this main control, and I delete this 1 second, and I'll do -100, so it will come back to the grid. Oh, sorry, why not y, it's z -100. So you just see, and now I'm going to check my graph editor too. It should be linear, so I just make it linear. There are few things are there. How do you want your graph? Do you want slow in, slow out, flat, so it's a slow in, slow out? You want linear, it should be linear. If you want it's spline, so just go with the spline. And I want to change anything like this way, spline, because this is spline. So I want the flat, I'll just take a flat. For more understanding this graph and all, you have to follow the previous tutorials. So what I was saying, yep, so it should be linear. I'll just keep it linear. Now see, this is because it's happening, my cog and the leg is going in a spline manner. What I will do, I'll just make it once again the spline to this. Now see, I see I'm only in the center, so I can walk easily in center, and this walk should be a progressive. It goes in a progressive manner, so I can walk in a very good manner here. So let's do now next things. So what is the next thing? Where is my survival kit? Here, yeah. So here my passing pose. Let's make this pass pose. A and B, there is a one pass pose. It's a little higher, and see my leg on the ground and this leg in the air, and hands comes in between most of that. So I'll just make a little same kind of the pose. So my center of the 0 to 12 is 6 frame. I just press S. I'll just go and make the pose. It's a little higher. So what I'll do, I just make it completely stretch to this leg. So my this legs is come forward. What I was doing, just make this everything as a 0, 0. Now I can say, let's make stretch is completely 1. Just if I want this, and I just want this also. I just delete these keys or break connection, so it won't change here also. It will be like 1 to 1. So now see, this leg goes down, and my this leg should becomes up. So little up, little higher. I just take it, and what I'm going to do here, so this is my toe lift. It should be as a little toe lift. I just take a little back my leg, take not more higher, little higher from ground, and I'll go and check my weight on this leg. I just little move on this side, even I can see in my front side. Yep, so I can, okay. And I would suggest one more thing here, just do it little for outside. So go forward and it comes inside, and I would little inside here because it's a ladies walk. I just say little take inside, so it will go forward inside. And if I just take this, and what I'm going to do now, let me check my graph editor. Where is my graph editor? Here's my graph editor. Just check. So this is my x-axis. See, this goes inside. Let me just keep this inside. And my first frame out 2 also. So it will be like a, you can say 4.1 or something. So this outside, yeah, so this is outside, inside. So we will work slowly everything. It's not we can finish in at same time everything. So we are just making a poses right now. So this is my, yeah, and once check my hands, this is, so I would say little just bend my elbow, little hand, and the same manner just little open this, yeah. And my, when, always remember my weight goes up when I'm just going up, so little bit you just rotate your chest downward, so it's like opposite, down and goes up, yeah. And the same thing with the head also, so it goes up little, just make it down, so it's like, yeah, you understand. So this is my, let's make it my another pose in between of the 0 6. I'm going to make the third pose. So in third, let's just check what was in. So survival kit says it's a down pose, so down pose, keep your weight down. So I'm going to drop her weight on the ground. I said let's check 0 because my foot went down. I just said my weight comes on my completely left and just drop my weight down onwards. Yes. So this is how. So I can feel my weight. Little I also I can go. Just check in a graph also if you want. Yes. So this is how we'll go. Yeah. And then slowly it will go up, and for this leg I'll set, just press S. Just little more on the toe. Yep. Just check. Yes. And just check on third one. So it's the weight goes down. I said head should be little up and my chest little up because the weight goes down. So now my next, I just put a S to control, and I need one more key on 9 frame in between of 6 and 12. There are 9. So what will be the next in between? So this is the more higher pose. See, this is a higher than this. So what I'm going to do now, I just check in my graph editor. So it's higher. Let's make it higher. This should be the higher pose. And just say little, make it everything is a noun because yes, so slowly goes up and my weight goes down slowly. So this is up and down, going slowly down. Now what? Here, if you see, this should be legs in the ground. I just said ball should be 0. And else is fine. So this, I can move my head from here to, or I can move this axis rotation here also. I just select more. So this is how. Yes, just check once. So I'm working till 12 right now. Next 24 you have to finish. What is happened to the hand? Let me just check. Okay. Yeah, because 12 and 0 is not the same. That's what it looks like. So, yes, I'm on the track. We'll do it little later also if you want. But let's finish my this 12 pose first. So now, if I want to see also how it's going, I just go and I can mute this key, right click and mute all. Now see, my character goes forward also. So this is how we are making a progressive on a cycle of 2 also. So you can use as a cycle, you can use as a global tool. So anywhere you can go ahead with this. So right now let's do again back to 12 pose. So now let's do it more detailed working here. Go to the graph, just slow down this. So it's goes faster, little more slower even, and then this faster open. Here it should be little higher, my leg higher, and my toe. So I'm just refining the animation. You just need to concentrate what is happening here. So there's a ball lift, should be little right now down, and just take little more back side this. And where's my toe? Toe should be little on this manner. Yep. So this is cool. So yeah, here one more control we have, we call toe. So what I'm going to do this, just little bit rotate on 12 frame and 6 frame, it should be little more down like this. So let's give you the little overlap kind of thing. Very little we are giving here. Just check this again, graph. Yes, yeah, and here too I'll give to this little bit, and then it's just 0, value 0, fine, and then go 5. So this is, we are working here. Now as I did in this leg also, yes, let's work on little on hip also. So once the weight comes on this leg, so my hip rotate on this manner, the weight goes upward on this leg, and once it is moving this way, so I'll just check my z-axis rotation of chest. It should come little on this way. So always remember, if my chest my hip line on this line, so chest line should be on this way. So always like opposite kind of thing. I'll just do it. So it's like this, and then see, this is a more where it was, so it's like again keep this value for this also. Let's give it to a little bit more. So and then a little bit down. I'm just working on it. Same thing again. It's like transferring the weight slowly here, so it comes in 0 here. I can say it's okay. Fine. Let's see. You understand what I'm trying to say? So my weight shift and goes this way. Yeah. And the same thing happened with the leg, this hip also. When this leg comes forward and it was wide, just check wide. Oh, I did not move. So this will be more on this leg. 12th frame. So I don't need right now this key. I just move to 12 on this way. Yes. So it is just this I said -7. So this should be a 7. It's like a center value. So I just give a center value. 7 from negative side and 7 from the plus side. Nothing else did. Okay, fine. Let's try with the mode poses. Let's go with once again survival kit. So this pose we done it. Now they are saying set the tempo. The first thing to do in a walk is set a beat. Generally people walk on easy's march time. Different things. I'll just let you know what is we going to have. Main thing. See, these are the frames we have to work more for. So if you see, he put his head is going down and then go up and down, and again mentioning the same thing. So it's like a wave kind of thing, and the same thing with the leg also. If you see, I'll just show you. So everything goes in an arc wave motion, and so set beat they said like 4 frame a very fast run, 6 frames a run or very fast walk, 8 frames slow run or cartoon walk, 12 brisk business line walk, natural walk, you can say natural. So that is we are making right now natural walk, 12 frame per second, so 2 step a second. 16 frame is a strolling walk, more leisurely, and 20 frames elderly or the tired person. When you're tired is going to be 20 frames. 24 frames slow step as you're sad or something once, and 32 show me the way to go home. Means like he does not know where you have to go and where you have to move very slow. It's like a tortoise walk kind of thing. 32 frames per second. So that's what the best time to walk. Anything else out time your system and also acting them good help. So naturally we are going for 12 frames per second. Now one more thing. Just one little bend in x-axis my cog. Just hold all control and just little, yeah. So it's like my weight on my forward leg kind of. I can just, yes, beautiful. And just here on 6th pose I just let it backward, yes, because of my pose. So what just says, yeah, so this is how going, yes, lovely. So let's do start with the, so in 0 pose I just said let's save this file first because my blocking, basic blocking is done. Save scene as just Walkcycle Mary. So Mary walk, I said basic walk underscore block 001. So my file contain unknown nodes to data preserve. So what we have to do, there's something node is interrupting to save in MA. I just go to save as seen as in a, then MB Mary basic walk block underscore 01 and just save it in a binary, so it will save. Yes, so my first file is saved. Thank you guys. We'll go ahead with the next tutorial for the polishing. Come back to it in the class. Thank you.